Our Yusuf, a 3-time divorcee from Jigawa State living in Nasarawa State, has been arrested after being linked to the kidnap of several prominent Nigerians. The suspect, who earned the reputation of a notorious kidnapper, has reportedly confessed to her role in the abduction of some of her boyfriends who she lured into a relationship with her beauty. The suspect reportedly confessed to raping some of her victims as a result of her strong sexual appetite, especially after consuming illicit drugs. She recalled her first boyfriend was kidnapped on their way out of the hotel where they spent time together. She also confessed to organizing the kidnap of her second boyfriend, who was abducted after stopping by the roadside to buy some things. Awa also disclosed she planned the kidnap of her best friend Zainab after she overheard her talking about getting the credit alert of 600,000. Zainab did not survive the torture she was subjected to after her kidnap, and she died from the injuries she sustained. After her friend's death, Awa reportedly searched Zainab's room, took her ATM card and withdrew all the money in her account. She also took her best friend's car, which she repainted and sold, including personal belongings. The female kidnapper, who was arrested by operatives of the Inspector General of Police Special Squad led by Abba Yari, is reportedly helping the police in the investigation of other kidnappers in different parts of the north. Operatives of the Lagos State Police Command has arrested 24-year-old most wanted cultist in its list, identified as Sikiru Samuel, popularly called Samoro, a kingpin of Aye confraternity along 8 other members of the group. The Lagos State Police Command spokesperson Bella Ikena, in a statement on Sunday, disclosed the suspect were arrested by operatives of Special Strike Force of miscreant deployed to Ikorodu area of the state. The operatives Kombi Mota, Agbawa, Owutu, Ijede, Ipakodo, and Wodo Neuron areas of Ikorodu following the murder of a 30-year-old man identified as David Nwango on Wednesday at Aruro in Adamu, and series of violent attacks in a Motan environment. A double-barrel gun was reportedly recovered from the suspected cultists, who have been handed over to the Homicide Section of the State Criminal Investigation Department, Yaba, for discreet investigation. The Anambra State Police Command over the weekend killed 3 members of a robbery gang and arrested 2 others in Onitsha. Spokesman of the command, Aruna Mohammed, who disclosed this in a statement, said the suspects were arrested by Puff Ad operatives after the attack and robbed a businessman at Chikoso Park in Ipiweka. Meanwhile, 2 other members of the robbery gang were arrested alive. Exhibits recovered from the suspect include cash of 900,000 naira, 2 double-barrel guns, 7 live cartridges, 2 expended cartridges, a gold ring, and 4 different types of handsets. The case is under investigation, after which the remaining suspect will be charged to court. The Commissioner of Police, John Afang, reassured residents of Anambra State that the command under his watch will make Anambra State unbearable to the criminal element until they repent or relocate from the state. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has arrested 2 brothers and 13 others over alleged involvement in internet-related fraud. The arrested suspects, who are between the ages of 16 and 18, were arrested in a raid carried out in Alafara area of Ibadan, Oyo State. 3 cars, phones, laptop, international passport, point of sale machine, and some incriminating documents were allegedly recovered from the suspect at the point of arrest. A young man popularly known as Afar and his accomplice have been arrested after one of them dug into a man's grave to steal his head for money ritual purposes. Samson, who got the name Afar after he completed his Islamic studies, came up with the idea after he was handed a book where a late herbalist wrote down the tricks of his trade. Samson Erile went through the late herbalist book and took special interest on the aspect of making money. In January, one Taiwo Misoye, who hailed from the same neighborhood with them, died and was brought home for burial, while Samson's cousin named Taiwo Erile all attended the burial. After the burial, armed with the knowledge he got from the herbalist book handed to him, Afar called Wadi and Erile and told them that it was time for them to wriggle themselves out of poverty by getting the head of the man who had been buried. On January 20, 2020, 9 days after the burial, Wadi single-handedly raided the grave of Omisoye. He dug out the corpse, severed the head, and then closed the grave back. Wadi took the severed head and hid it in the town masquerade shrine, which was opened by Taiwo Erile, whose father is the custodian of the said shrine. However, when morning came, the late Omisoye's younger brother noticed that the brother's grave had been tampered with. He then lodged a complaint with the traditional rulers of the town, who alerted the security operatives. The 3 suspects fled the community and went into hiding, but were fished out by the police detectives. In their confessional statement to the police, they all considered to have planned the destruction of the corpse and narrated their roles they play. However, Samson and Taiwo said Wadi did not inform them that he was embarking on the operation that day, an allegation Wadi did not deny. Assistant Inspector General of Police Zone 2, Amid Lasuyu, said that the suspect will be charged to court on completion of the investigation. An Osun-based Islamic cleric, Abiola Abdurrahman, has been arraigned in court for the second time after allegedly defiling a 16-year-old girl in 2019. Though the rape victim's family opted out for the court settlement, Abdurrahman was rearraigned in court following the pressure mounted on the police by some rights groups and the media. The suspect, who claimed the female student of the Islamic school he allegedly raped was his wife upon being arrested in 2019, was arraigned on a 3-count charge bordering on abduction and rape. He was accused of taking the young girl to an unknown destination to have carnal knowledge of her and indecent assault by touching her. The Islamic cleric was granted bail with the condition of providing level 12 civil servant who owns a landed property, a condition which he met. However, on Wednesday, February 12th, the suspect was rearraigned on a 2-count charge bordering on unlawful carnal knowledge and indecent assault against a teenager. The Benue State Police Command has arrested a man identified as Ejiro Patrick for allegedly beating his wife to death during a heated argument at their residence in Tumoyo community of Makurdi, the state capital. Reports gathered the man had refused to heed to the neighbor's plea while beating his wife. The police spokesman in the state, Catherine Ane, confirmed the incident and also disclosed the suspect is from Delta State while his late wife is from Benue State.